In the People's Republic of Korea, the official state ideology is called Juche, the spirit of self-reliance. Today, these women must be burning every ounce of Juche they have, hauling bags of mud up this hill, a dam to keep flash floods from washing Anju City's broken sewage system into their cornfields. North Koreans lost almost 40% of their spring harvest to drought. Now, floods threaten the main autumn crop, as well as washing away buildings, bridges, dams, and roads. All right, as you can see, these women here, there's some 200 women here, and they're working 5 hours a day in the pouring rain. But it's a race against time, because if these waters rise up again, it could flood the cornfields and cause a real problem for feeding people for the next year. The World Food Program will give them corn to keep them going, and has been able to get food to over half of the 200,000 people who have lost their homes in the floods. Ritai Zun, a doctor, is one of them. When his home collapsed in the floods, he salvaged what he could and is already rebuilding. But in the meantime, his whole family is sleeping here. 4 people living in here in this one lean-to. The food he gets from WFP brings some much-needed cheer. Most of the People's Republic of Korea is mountainous. Only a fifth of the land can be used to grow food, and there are few international trading partners from which to buy the rest. Extreme weather is an unwelcome extra burden. But the biggest threat to people here is chronic malnutrition, which causes the most harm to the most vulnerable. If an infant under 2 is malnourished, there is a good chance they will never grow to reach their full potential. An assessment by WFP and the government showed almost 19% of under 2s were acutely malnourished. 15% is considered an emergency. In this school in the eastern city of Wonsan, we found lots of kids small for their age. Kim Kwang-sung is 13 years old. He looks about 8. He told me that he wants to be a farmer when he grows up. Not a surprise in a country where food is scarce. The effect of hunger on a community's productivity creates a vicious cycle. So,
WFP is looking particularly after the mothers and their young babies, because they are in a moment of their life where they really need a special nutrition booster. And we see this as our humanitarian task to help them in this very special moment of their life.
In Wonsan, we saw how this strategy can pay off. Not far from Song School, we met Han Jung-sun. She and her husband are factory workers, living in a one-room apartment with their 3-month-old baby boy, Un. It's a Spartan existence, but when she was pregnant, WFP gave her a special cereal, fortified with vitamins and minerals. Un was 4 kilos, almost 9 pounds when he was born. A big baby by any standards, and a much-needed head start if more lean times are coming.